Started out with half and I flipped it into double.
Said I'm go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo.
Yeah.
Snakes around my grass, they want my dough though. But I keep a 40, they don't know, no.
That's good.
Morning, my G's. What's good, my guys, my girls? It's the day after Christmas right now. I was gonna try to get a workout in, but the weather is terrible. Honestly, it's been terrible these last 4 or 5 days. You know, I'm gonna show you right now, real quick. Hold up. Yeah, it's real. It's been like pouring rain, thunder, lightning. It's gloomy, man. So you might not be able to see it right now, but it's drizzling. So it's not like where it's not raining right now and it's just cloudy. It's actually raining. If there's a puddle somewhere around, I'll show you the rain hitting the puddle. But so yeah, I'm just gonna have to get that workout in inside. Workout on inside. Be messing up my words and all that dear stuff. Just leaning on my little office desk. You know, this is the office where I get that editing in, you know, where I produce these bud videos for you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so today is actually the first day that I do start my workouts like normally throughout the week. So it happens to just fall on Boxing Day, as some of y'all know who celebrate Christmas and all that. To y'all that don't, it just happens to fall on that day. So I'm gonna get it on in. Resistance Day, I've been waiting to do it, I ain't gonna lie. I want to go outside, but it's alright. You do it on inside and I'll just open up the windows to get that nice fresh breeze and whatnot. But I have the option to do in and outside, so I'm not stressing. If I was only someone that only worked outside and I didn't have no equipment at home, I'll be stressing right now because I'm actually enjoying getting the exercise in and the working out and all that type of stuff. But because I built a little something inside, I have that option, so I stress less. I can't express that to you any more than I have in these prior videos, but when you give yourself options, man, you tend to stress less, you know what I mean? And I know you see that in the corner there, don't worry, Mons is, yeah. Oh, that's music kicking off. But yeah, like I said, man, don't worry about that dear. Mons is a beast. That dear, if you know what that is. If you don't, then you might just be too young or you need to go study that, you know what I mean? But anyway, always tell you go study things anyway. So go see what that is, and you see the marksmanship. Workout finished, done. Felt good. First day back, definitely had the energy. Recovery time was well needed. So that was done. Now I'm about to roll up to a family event in a little minute. So I'm just picking out a little wardrobe. Little jacket right there, you know, I saw white t-shirt here. Still cool, you know. But when it gets hot, they can take that off. A little black jean, of course, you know. I don't know what shoe I'm going rid of. That's the only thing. I'm going for them deal, of course, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna put a hat with it. So sometimes I like to just switch up the colors, you know?
Lord Cloud, I'm trying to scope up the snakes. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I trying to do this to myself? I don't know why. Look at this tight squeeze. I'm working on that mobility, I guess, for this type of situation. So I decided to go with keeping it slight, you know, a little simple flex. Let me show them what time it is real quick there, Mark. I just kept it simple and easy. I said it's raining, didn't make sense going with them bright sneakers and getting them messed up. Like even though it'll match the green. I said I'll keep it clean, yeah?
You're too much. Now you look fly. That's so too much.
Burn them gifts. 1 king. Maybe there's 3 kings. You ought to meet them a little later. Yeah, I'm good and ready. Introduce y'all. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Morning, grand rising. It is another day, the next day to be exact. And excuse the quality if you notice that like it's not as clear, as clean, not outside right now, and the camera phone does not pick up lighting that good. It picks up pretty good, you know what I mean? The quality and sound's that good, but it doesn't pick it up like a professional camera, so That's why all that stuff is still in progress. Just it's been getting put to the side. I feel like because I have the iPhone, I'm still able to upload. I'm procrastinating, and it's prolonging the whole situation of getting a lens for my Canon camera that I broke and a microphone, so that the audio and all that's good. Because I know y'all probably wouldn't even remember because I had to take them videos down. But to my OGs who probably do remember, I was doing recording and the wind would be blowing, and I didn't have the proper cover for the mic, the wind cover, which they call a dead cat. Come to find out, crazy. So I didn't have all that stuff, but all that stuff will be in the making and getting there. But for now, excuse the lighting and the quality because I'm just not outside, so it's not really picking up that much. But I'm about to eat some boiled eggs, get that going. I got a workout today, skill day today. I won't show that in the vlog because I already showed a workout. I try to show at least maybe one workout per vlog. I don't want to overload you with that type of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get in 2 boiled eggs, 1 of these bananas. That shouldn't really be breaking my fast too much, but I've noticed that I haven't really been gaining the way I want to gain as far as in the progress with the weight loss and the muscle building by not having a little bit of like protein or something that the body can use as energy. For some reason, my body is not using the fat first thing in the morning. You know, throughout the day when I work out and I eat, you know, I start to see the results. I start to see less looseness of the fat and all that. Is more sturdy. It's tighter, if that makes sense. But like first thing in the mornings and all that type of stuff, I notice that my body isn't as pumped, I guess you would say. But when I started 3 weeks ago, I didn't document this, but 3 weeks ago I started doing 2 boiled eggs in the morning, and I'll do like maybe a banana or orange, nothing too heavy that would like really like break my fast, but just something light. I noticed that my body responded to that even more. So I don't know if that was because of a new introduction to my nutrition, but I noticed that my body was responding to it more and I was dropping fat fast. No, I fell off because of the holidays. I got into just eating because the week prior to this week, I was doing a lot of running around. I didn't get to really work out, so I probably worked out twice last week. This week's gonna be totally different. You know, I'm gonna get it in. But sometimes you need that little fall off to kind of remind you where you're going. I have this saying, it's okay to get lost because it reminds you of where you're going. A lot of people get veered off the track because they've been on this metaphorically speaking, this yellow brick road for so long that sometimes you just kind of forget where you're going and you get sidetracked or you stop or you do something. So in life, what happens when you get sidetracked, if you're that focused on your main goal, you'll realize that you're sidetracked and it'll bring you back. But when it brings you back with more excitement, more focus, more understanding, you know what I mean? Like I'm ready to go. Yesterday's workout that you saw in the vlog, in this vlog, like I was in it to win it, you know what I mean? My mental was just on a whole new, like fresh day, New Year's resolution type wave, you know what I mean? So I'm not tripping on it too bad, but I do want to stick to the schedule. So while I was working out, I noticed that those eating the boiled eggs, you know, some protein and getting some potassium, the bananas, getting that energy in the body, that it was able to, I guess, use that and fill the muscle and help you know, go and attack the fat more so than the muscle, because I guess I have the energy. I thought that maybe with intermittent fasting that, okay, the muscle won't go anywhere and the fat would just be used as energy. Whereas as I've done more research, which I promote all the time on this channel, do your research, even with the things that I tell you, I researched that when it comes to like muscle building or even retention, the muscle needs energy. All right, and not necessarily is it going to always go to your fat stores as energy. It tends to attack your muscle. So you'll lose fat, but you also lose a muscle. And if you're not new to my channel, you know that my main purpose is to maintain the muscle as much as I can because I don't want to go under 200 pounds. I'm 230, trying to stay between 220, 230 and just build from there. Just be able to do all the calisthenic moves, yoga moves, my agility, my capoeira, all that with that weight. I don't want to get down to 170 and all that like I did before with intermittent fasting, because that's just not, I don't like that look. It's too lean for me. So me personally, I want to maintain the muscle. So with that being said, I learned that by adding a little something like 2 boiled eggs, I don't want to add too much of the cholesterol and whatnot. Maybe I'll do a little egg white, but like I said, I don't want to break the fast, and egg whites. When I say do some egg whites, because the egg yolk is what mainly has a lot of the high salts, and that's what gives you that cholesterol, or the high cholesterol, for instance. So it's best to maybe if you do a boiled egg and then the rest egg whites. But I don't think 2 boiled eggs will really do it. I burn that off by the time the morning's over with at my job, and by the time I finish working out lunchtime. So yeah, man, that's what I've been doing lately, and I noticed a big difference. So I'm gonna actually stick with that, and I'll do my boiled eggs, my banana for early in the morning after my walk, run, whatever, and then from there I will work out lunchtime, then have my lunch, and then I'll go home and I'll have my dinner as well. And I found that my body was responding a whole lot better. I didn't get to those visible abs for Christmas. Like I said, I fell off. The last 3 weeks I kind of I don't even know why. The last 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I was just like, forget about it. And I just started enjoying the holiday, which I regret now, because I could have had them. It's not that they're not visible like that. They're not visible the way I want to see them. You'll be able to see them. I'm got like that dad bod type look, you know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, it's fit, but he has a little bit of fat on him. So I have that look, whereas you can see the definition and whatnot. But personally, I want to tighten up some more. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. It's now become a part of my New Year's resolution. But that's good, because honestly, I'm already started on the New Year's resolution. So for y'all that are gonna start January 1st, I already had a whole month start ahead of you, And for y'all that are started ahead of the game, like November, probably even summertime, you're probably reaching your New Year's resolution right now, A lot can change in 6 months, a lot can change in a day, a lot can change in a year. So think about that as you think about your New Year's resolution, People talk about, I'm gonna start tomorrow. Is that serious? Why not start today? So really just put that in your mind as you're thinking about what you're doing moving forward, and that things can change in a year if you stick to it. My body was really changing fast, but I didn't stick to it. But I'm gonna stick to it. Birthday's in February, and I sound like the rest of the world. I'm gonna do this for New Year's, or I'm gonna get like this by birthday and all that. I've been there, I've done that many of years. I have not succeeded. I have succeeded later on, whereas I'll get real fit in the summer, or whatever I achieve happens after my due date. But on this situation, I'm getting a head start, and I want to be there before my due date. I'm tired of the BS. I'm just done with it. Honestly, I'm really done with it. I'm done with the position that I'm in. I'm grateful for the position that I'm in, but I'm really done with it. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to go to that next level, make these gains, and honestly, no one's gonna take me there but me. But sometimes it takes being tired to do something. That's us as humans. We are procrastinators. I feel like I'm a procrastinator. I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like you probably are too. I'm sure some things that you have procrastinated on. You're just trying to cap right now. You know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. I'll tell the truth for you. Me personally, I feel like I put things off kind of. Where now I'm just like, nope. I'm gonna handle this girl. Boom. I'm gonna handle that girl. Boom. I'm gonna handle that girl. Boom. Because time is moving. All right. It's about to be 2023. I've been talking to you guys since 2021. To my OGs, all y'all that are new, subscribe. Definitely stick to the channel, man. It's all about growth. It's all about progress. Even though I haven't reached a certain fitness goal, I've reached many other goals in my life with the YouTubing, editing, marketing, finding more source of income, financial literacy, building passive income. Man, I've been on a big wave. As far as fitness goes, I have dropped down from 270 to 230. And like the things I'm able to do by holding a handstand, I'm 6'4", 230 pounds. I'm holding handstands, doing plank progressions with work boots on and my work clothes. Don't forget that. Lunchtime, I'm in my work clothes. I'm not all jazzed up like a lot of these other fitness models and influencers who I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but you get to put on nice little breathable exercise equipment, exercise wear. You look flashy for the camera as well. Whereas I'm just promoting that, hey, if you really want to get out there and do it. If you can do it in the morning, do it in the morning, lunchtime, or after work if you're a 9 to 5 type person. If you're an entrepreneur, you work it however you work it. But me personally, I'm relating to the 9 to 5ers because I'm a 9 to 5er. That's what I can relate to. So if you really want it, you'll find a time frame in there to fit it. So personally, when I work out in my boots, thick as landscaping pants, and like a tee, that's just to show you that I'm serious and I'm out and I'm getting to it, and you could get to it too, you know? You don't need all these things to get to it. You have been given the tools and the essentials to get to the other tools and essentials that you may even need to get onto the journey. You get me? You have what you need, and you just have to apply it. And as you apply it, you learn that you can do it. And man, when you realize that you're doing it, that takes your mental to a whole nother just realm, I don't know, man. And that's when you're just on that flow, that momentum's going. So you deserve it. 2023, the end of 2022, start proving things to yourself. Start building, start creating. If you're someone that just feels so sluggish, you're so mundane, just bored, maybe there's nothing new and exciting in your life, start creating something. Honestly, I've been there. Where it's like, I just don't know what to do. I'm just paying bills. I'm working home, going out, drinking, hanging out with friends, smoking, coming back, partying, doing that. Spending money, saving money, saving money, just doing a whole bunch of these things. And it's just, I feel like I'm just in a box, bouncing up and down like a little bouncy ball, or like that pinball machine. I'm just that ball in that pinball machine. I'm not really moving anywhere that's desirable to my spirit and to just enlightening my energy and getting me out of this frump, I call it, like this funk. So as I started to create with this Joe Average YouTube channel, I definitely started to feel better. I'm getting more in shape, so I'm looking better. The hair is growing, you know what I mean? I'm eating good. And there's a diet that really helps with the hair, on top of who does your hair too, you know what I mean? You don't want just anybody, because energy is important. You want someone that's actually considerate, that cares, you know what I mean? So they actually love doing hair, or they actually don't mind doing your hair, whatever that is. There's just so many things that I have grown with in this channel that some of you might not have even recognized because I don't pinpoint it like that. But the hair is one thing that I'm growing. The skill set, the muscle, the body, the financial literacy, switching from a 9 to 5 to entrepreneur world, that entrepreneurship, investing, building, growing, helping to uplift. These are things that encourage me, I've been doing personal training for free with my friends for a long time, and they've been getting results, and I just enjoy that they get results, I've been on a lot of things, and we'll get more into depth of that one day as this channel grows and the community grows. So definitely like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff so that we can build and grow and we can learn, man. 93% of us work for the 7% that decide to go for their dreams and their goals and make an income out of that. I'm trying to change that, as well as 80% of humans have or will deal with a lower back issue. I started this channel because of my mobility issue with my lower back. It is hell. It's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to stand up. It's hard to sit down. It's hard to have sex. It's hard to go out. It's hard to drive. It's hard to fly. It's hard to jump. It's hard to dance. It's hard to do any damn thing. It's hard to think. All right? It's not a joke. So I am trying to break even that statistic down. So between financial wealth, literacy, stability, and also I'm dealing with your mobility and your agility, I'm trying to change those statistics, whereas we're winning, we're not losing. All the masses, as they call it, they'll be good. They've been earning money for generations to come. Trust, their money is stuck. It's up and it's stuck. You know what I mean? It's there. It ain't going nowhere. But it's time for others to be aware and waking up and to come up too. You know what I mean? We can all eat. We can all be fruitful with everything that we do in life. We just have to stop, take a little minute, think about it, sharpen that axe, for instance, metaphorically speaking, and go start chopping down them trees, clearing out that land and building what's yours. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it on that note, man. I feel like I did a little church service here, Reverend. Nah, that's not me. But I'll leave it at that. I'm Joe Ev, aka Joe Average. There ain't no average Joes over here, especially with me. There ain't no average Joe with you. If you're subscribed and you're watching this channel, and we'll get into it, man. You hear that? heard that chest, man? We guys are getting to it, man. With that aggression. So my G's, my guys, my girls, I'm heading out. Peace out. Bless up.
And we gon' smoke weed. Girl, every drink on me. I know it.